including dinosaur nostrils, so we're going for Dinosaur Man next. Or Dino Man.
Appreciate that you could see the energy balancer in the stage select. So that means we are not collecting Mega Man R as the 8 letters.
No, we are collecting something different. Being fully honest
Did you
here.
just not take damage from that?
Sort of. He damaged me, but it instantly dropped a health pellet, so I didn't really get hurt.
They gave the dinosaurs feathers. That's great.
Oh my god, I just realized that. Oh, that's a bit of a weird hitbox. Oh wow, the turnaround animation on the shield! Oh, that's great!
For once, a shield attacker looks good!
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is great?
Simon, what can you tell us about dinosaurs?
They're all dead. Fuck them.
We learned so much today.
Thank you, I'm a scientist.
Dinosaurs are cool. They're really interesting.
How can something that is dead be interesting? I have never learned anything from history.
What is dead may always bore.
Oh, you're one of my students then. That makes sense, yeah.
Ooh.
What are you teaching? Engineering?
No, I'm a TA right now, so I've been teaching freshman English, and
Ow. I'm very sorry for you.
I should not talk about their papers because
It would be cruel and unusual.
technically
We're talking about this, but have you seen the Stegosaurus that has a saw blade in his back?
that's actually scientifically accurate. That's exactly what they were like back then.
I mean, the game looks pretty fun, but the sprite work makes it amazing. Like, major kudos, that is brilliant stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate this enemy in particular, actually.
I appreciate the icon for the cactus weapon.
The cactus.
Aw, plesiosaur.
There is
Oh! Yes! That's awesome!
It's okay, he has many neck.
It's like the Snake Man thing, but it's a brontosaur.
there is so much love in this game, it needs to be finished and made official.
But Sai, is his neck game as good as Pessie's?
No one has a net game as good as Pesci's.
What are you talking about? I don't know, but look at those cool dinosaurs.
All you need to know is dinosaurs.
I'm really appreciating that foliage back there that just looks like a bunch of bean sprouts that got piled up on each other. Which is a thing dinosaur theme parks would do, so...
I will say, I'm not sure about the color palette of this level. Like, I guess it works because they've got like a light color and a dark color, but like green and purple is a weird combination, and yellow, it's strange.
Well, it's supposed to be dark caves, and green is usually thought of as the Jurassic color, so...
It looks similar to Napalm Man's, but this is a little bit more pastel like everything in Mega Man 5. But it also looks pretty similar to Mega Man 6's color palettes, which are atrocious, so I see where
I
you're coming
appreciate that the Mets have now figured out how ride armors work.
Does every level have its own Met? That's great.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
It's really, really impressive.
I think it's appropriate for the theme park level, because again, marketable.
Sure.
Yeah.
And have you seen the roller coaster in the background?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
The volcano
They're
god!
worshipping! They're worshipping!
Apparently not worshipping very well, he's quite angry.
This is the best theme park ever.
Well, they're not sacrificing, that's their problem.
Also, the problem is you can stand next to him, so...
And he doesn't even have an inflated health pool. This game can do no wrong.
Jim Thurster is not too great at dealing with things that are right next to you. Being fully honest here.
Well, maybe the sparks need to extend a little bit more.
Ooh. You got poked by the dinosaur tooth.
A little pointy, but you know what, I can do this.
You can throw the mushrooms in different directions?
Yeah, you can pick whatever you want.
Wow, this game even has good special weapons.
That puts it above quite a few Mega Man games, honestly, so...
Yeah, I mean, the sprite work does as well. Like, all of this looks better than Mega Man 10.
That's true, yeah. Mega Man 10 is very lazy.
Yep.
9 and 10 just kind of try to ape 2 in the background department, where everything was like kind of a flat shade with some details here and there.
I like 9 more than 10. Like, it feels a little more like they gave a shit.
Well, 9 was basically original, and 10 was just like, well, we have some cut ideas for 9, let's use them.
That's exactly it. I appreciate they just skipped that before though, because it looked a bit tedious. Like just having to dodge the floor guy, who is honestly a little bit too annoying, and then maneuver around with that platform, which is a good idea, but not feeling it.
Okay. We have to watch and see how HeavySighSA deals with only 1 hit left.
It's great, I've got this. See, because the Sport Bomb will go down, and you can use it to hit the firebox here. So then you can jump up and slide through this small hole here.
That's complicated.
Oh, you found the R.
Yeah, so now I can gain an R power, which will allow me to... Oh, thanks, Rush. Thank you, Rush. You're very helpful.
Doesn't sit on sprites, huh?
So we've got M and R. It's spelling Mr. something. But what?
Murger Mern.
Murgerman?
Murder.
Red rum. Red rum.
Also, the R's give you a full E-tank, so it's great.
That's fantastic. This is great.
Jurassic Park is a lot different than I remember it.
March of the Mechas.
This is, you know what? It would be kind of great if in Jurassic World 5 they're just like, we just made robot dinosaurs instead. That seems wiser.
No, there's robot dinosaurs and regular dinosaurs.
How does that work?
It's more variety for the theme park.
Yeah, that's fair. Have you seen Jurassic World 2? I think that would be worth mentioning. That it ends with them inventing like sentient, human, intelligent dinosaurs, and they like escape. So maybe Jurassic World 3 is like Theodore Rex or something. Like they're just like, yeah, they just live here now, part of society.
We taught the Velociraptors Unix. They're coders now.
It's a Unix system.
Finally, they're useful. I gotta say, not too fond of the cannon guys, but that's mostly because I really, really suck at hitting at a specific height.
Yeah, they're not so bad if you hit them in the head, then they only take like 2 shots and they flip over. But if you're shooting for body shots, it's like 10.
I do have a problem with the jet thing, though, which is something that I have with like a lot of the Mega Man weapons that are like mobility things, which is, it seems like some of the jumps are like sort of assuming that maybe you'll have access to it, or like...
All of them are technically doable, because I have done this game and did Arrow Man last. They're just more difficult.
Right. Because you have to, like, make it so that it's still somewhat challenging if you have it, but that means it's very challenging if you don't have it, which is something that I don't particularly like, but...
Well, part of the way of getting around it is that Jet Thruster will always take up a fair amount of weapon energy when you start it up. So you can't just, like, spam it to just kind of hover through stuff.
And it's still insanely useful in maybe a little bit too many situations.
Yeah. It's too powerful.
Also, if the jumps weren't so sometimes, then you would be less inclined to use it.
Yeah.
Because there's always a bit of a time cost switching to it, even with a quick select.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, it also just lets me skip waiting, so, you know, I'm happy with it.
No, it's a good weapon. I think the weapon should stay, but the jumps should be designed better. Just some of the jumps. If you think like, this jump looks terrible to do, then I don't think that's a good thing. Should not evoke that feeling in the player.
I do love these dinosaur things, though. The Snake Man dinosaur. It's great. I always like Snake Man's level. Like, I know people don't like Mega Man 3 so much, but I thought it was good.
Mega Man 3 is the best, come on.
This is a very mad T-Rex.
You're gonna feed the dinosaur a mushroom.
This was a bad idea.
Look what you did, Sai.
Oh my god, it's so good.
So don't aggravate the dinosaur allergies. It's not a good idea.
I haven't mentioned it, but oh god, he bites. It's also the best that in the stage select he roars and makes it vibrate.
Yeah, this guy's great. This is a great level.
He's also biting the shit out of you.
So far, I think this is the This seems like the best level so far. I think this one's pretty great.
Yeah.
It's got like a fun theme. It's got a gimmick that's not like too annoying.
Yeah, except that Sai can't dodge him for shit.
Yeah, that's sort of a problem.
He has other moves than biting, which is really going to be his downfall here.
Quite a jaw muscles on that guy. He's pretty impressive.
Amazing. Now again, maybe the fight could flow a little better. I don't know, less pauses between attacks, chain them together a bit more. It would make it harder, so harder to balance, but I don't know. Seems like stop, attack, stop, attack. Seems a bit clunky.
I don't know, it was plenty effective on me, so, you know.
I mean, that's just a very, very high level of critique again, because otherwise it's really
I appreciate
really
that
good.
our power is just bite.
Oh my god.
Oh, I was